So we rented this place called Big Fish Bend on the Maumee River in Perrysburg. And the first thing I want to point out is the parking situation. They don't really let you know that you're on a major curve with fast traffic. So pulling in and out, you got actually two bad curves. So especially pulling out, you can't really see around this curve. And the traffic is 45 miles an hour. And traffic is going a lot faster than that. On 5 o'clock busy, this is car after car after car after car. But as you notice, you come up and you step on this pad and it's kind of soft. The stairway is very, very narrow, which they do show the stairway. It's a lot of steps, we'll give them that. But what they don't tell you is a lot of these steps are loose. It's kind of hard to walk on. Yeah, especially carrying luggage. But yeah, it's a little tentative. If you're older, if you got small children, yeah, definitely don't want. But the place is very overgrown, extremely overgrown. The landscape is not taken care of at all. Some of these, this whole deck needs to be replaced. It's not safe. As I come down, yeah, this step is not level, so I just about tripped over that. And you get down to the bottom, and the railing is loose. It's not safe. The whole railing is from that point up. You can see it's wiggly, but this is totally, completely not safe. I mean, it's falling off. This step moves, and yeah. Again, not safe. But your welcoming is dirty. It's just messy, and it's not just leaves from fall. There's dirt and debris. I would have blown it off. It would only take minutes to blow off. But again, I mean, it's just extremely overgrown. There's poison ivy right at the door. So there's poison ivy, there's the door. So if you backed up into it, you would end up in poison ivy. The ivy's overgrown. The door is filthy. I don't know if you can see all the cobwebs. Everything is just completely not taken care of. It's just totally, everything is just, I mean, and the video doesn't even show anywhere near the filth. The dirt, yeah. So I'll get more to that in a minute. Well, I'll come around, but when you open the door here, you can see someone broke the door in at one time. And this handle isn't a door handle at all. It doesn't have a twisty thing. I will have to get back to this video because I got to get the code out, and the code's on my phone. Oops, should have got it out. But as you're walking down here, I mean right here, that I almost hit my head on it, and I'm not very that's a safety hazard there. This tree is in your path to go around to the other side. It's not even sawed off at the point where you walk through. I mean, we're talking just that much space to get around it. Again, overgrown landscaping, poison ivy, more poison ivy as you come around here. This is your path to get through here. There's poison ivy. So it's not, this is like, you gotta be really careful to walk through here. It's uneven. Again, everything's in disrepair. And there's just a cable just hanging out there. Granted, it's cable TV, but it's messy, it's dirty. It's not well kept at all. Here's a broken window that's in the screen porch, boarded up. I'll show you that on the inside where it's duct taped. This is not very safe. It's not level. You have to step over the gutter to get back here. Yeah, so again, this has been replaced, but if you look underneath, well, there's a groundhog hole right there. That's falling in there. These steps are useless, these cobble steps there. This is soft and squishy. Here's the deck again, overgrown, wobbly railing. I mean, look at this thing. This is not a safe railing. This is a safety issue. Here, this tree is overgrowing. The step's coming down, and this step is ridiculous. And where you step down into, it's soft. It's gonna give at any point in time. Again, everything's overgrown, but the step is a good 2 feet. It's not safe. And you can see rotted boards. This is rotted. This is very soft. I don't know if you can see that move, but it's moving. Same way with the rest of the steps all the way down. Again, we're talking, that's the step. So, walk back here, get a better feel for. I mean, there's an extended pipe. Someone could trip off of this and fall onto that. I'm talking, this is not safe. Not to mention paying all that money and watch the poison ivy again. And literally, there's my leg walking through the space. And just, it's not even fall. So these are like old leaves that should have been blown off. And just how much dirt. I mean, this is my welcome. Made me wonder what was inside. Well, we'll go inside and see. So I'm walking in. Again, it's not the cleanest, but the door has been definitely beat up at one time, where somebody broke in and they tried to repair the door, but oh, they didn't repair the handle. Look at this. This is just, it's got the deadbolt. It's a code key, which is fine. But the door, why didn't they just replace the door? Again, I would consider that a safety issue. It's small, it's quaint. I have no problems with the size. But I do have a problem with the smell. When we walk in here, it smells so musty. And part of that is, I'm sure, is this carpeting. The carpet is ripped and torn and spliced together. And yeah, they covered it with some rug, which is fine, but why not take a moment or something and cover the rest of it? Because again, you start getting into trip hazards. It's all bubbled up. So, I mean, it's okay. It's just, it was very uncomfortable for us because of the odor in here. And the floor is so uneven. The video really doesn't show it. You feel like, I mean, you can kind of see with the carpet. It feels like you're walking in a fun house. It leans, it goes down, it goes back up. In the bedroom, because the bedroom tilts down, the head of the bed sits lower than the rest of the room. So we had contemplating sleeping with our heads at the other end, but that was just equally as uncomfortable. It's on the surface, it's clean. On the surface, I mean, this room has been somewhat redone, it looks like. So the bathroom counter's clean, the floor's clean, the toilet's clean. You can even look at the tub. Shower appears clean. That part, no complaints. We'll go out here into this spare room here, a screen porch room, and When we were sitting in here in the evening and the sun was coming through these windows, they don't look like they've been cleaned in probably 10 years. They're just absolutely, everything is just so dirty. I mean, look at that. You're having guests here that are paying lots of money, and it's just not well taken care of. It's in disrepair. This is the broken window. No mention that the window is being replaced soon, or not even a mention that this is broken. And again, it's just this part of the area. Yes, it's a screen porch. I understand that, but it could be cleaner, especially for your guests. I mean, the screens don't look like they've ever been washed. How can you be comfortable when you feel like between the smell and all this dirt? So, and when the sun was coming in on these beams, all along the beams you could see spider webs. You can't really see them now in this video because the sunlight's not right, but yeah, lining the ceiling to lots of spider webs. I just clean it up. Take some pride. It could be very cute. Yeah, I forgot to add one other thing. This is the kitchen sink. We're talking, wow, tighten that up. That's just, come on. That's disrepair.